at least for me. Here goes. I'm just going to basically repeat everything he said in order, and then tell what it means. So this will be probably a rather long video, but I hope it'll be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Okay. The first one he said was basically this one. Everyone starts out with the word hi. Hi. So that's hi, and it basically means hi or hello. Then there was Nej, which means no, and Ja, which means yes, and Jo, which means sort of yes, but Jo is it's kind of a different word. It's not something it's put in there in sentences, and it has some sort of indirect meaning that's really hard to explain and really hard to put in proper context. I'd actually advise that you don't use it unless you know exactly how it means. But yeah, it can actually be used after a negative statement. If you have a discussion with someone, he says, yes, it is like this, like, ja, sådan er det. And then Hvad, hedder, the other part says, no, it isn't like that. Then you can actually reinforce that yes it is by saying Jo, and then it can be all this Nej, Jo, back and forth. So as a negative, as a reinforcement after a negative statement, Jo actually does work, but there's a lot of nuances within the word Jo. And then there's Undskyld, which means I'm sorry. Jeg undskylder, which means also means I'm sorry, but I am sorry instead, whereas undskyld just means sorry. But jeg undskylder is probably not something you'd usually say. You'd probably just say det må du undskylde, which basically means that you must sorry. I know it's a bit strange, but det må du undskylde. I'm sorry about that. Hvad hedder du? Hvad hedder du? Means what's your name? Jeg hedder means I'm called, or my name is. Jeg hedder. Mit navn er. My name is. Yes. Mit navn er Martin. But you'd probably just say jeg hedder. Velkommen means welcome. Tak means thank you. That's pretty right. That's right. Tak means thank you. Tak. Mange tak. Many thanks. Could also means thank you very much, as an example. That's a pretty common thing actually to say mange tak rather than thank you very much. Tusind tak. Thank you very much. Also, yeah, that's pretty much the same thing though. Selv tak. You're welcome. Yeah. You could also say velbekomme in this instance, but let's not overcomplicate things. This one I don't quite agree with. It's ingen årsag means don't mention it. It's not really something we use that often. Instead of don't mention it, we say something like det er okay, no problem. It basically means people also say no problem. That's the thing about Danish. A lot of English is actually getting integrated into our language. So we just say det er okay. For goodbye, we'd say farvel. Farvel. And vi ses. Vi ses. That's see you later. Hvordan har du det? Hvordan har du det? That's basically how are you. That's also completely true. Completely true. Okay. Hvordan går det? Hvordan går det? How's it going? Basically, yeah, that's a pretty good translation. Jeg har det godt. Jeg har det godt means I'm well, or I'm pretty good, or I'm feeling good. It could also mean I'm feeling good. Jeg har det fint means I'm doing fine. Jeg har det slemt. I'm bad. Okay, I'm not. Jeg har det slemt. I'm having it bad would be the literal translation, but basically it's something like I'm feeling bad. But slemt is not something you'd usually use. Actually, you'd probably just use jeg har det dårligt. In that case, I'm feeling bad. I'm not in a good mood. Something to that extent. That's probably what it would mean. A translation. Hvad betyder det på dansk, engelsk? Okay, I'm not sure exactly what that means. Well, basically it says, hvad betyder det på dansk, engelsk? Which basically means, what does it mean on Danish/English? I'm not exactly sure why this is here. Okay. Kan du gentage det? I think that's probably a pretty. If you only want to learn one sentence in Danish, you should probably learn this one. Kan du gentage det? Kan du gentage det? And it basically means, could you repeat that? So you, if you want to learn just one sentence, that'd probably be the one. Okay. Kan du tale langsommere? Kan du tale langsommere? Means, could you speak more slowly? That's basically it. Kan du tale langsommere? Okay. And the next word is, jeg har det okay. Which basically means, I'm okay. Jeg har det okay. Jeg har det okay. Goddag. Goddag, some might say. Means, good day. You could also just say hi, or hvordan går det, or something like that. Okay, never mind. Godmorgen means good morning. Godmorgen. God eftermiddag. Good afternoon. Actually, you should probably just skip over this one, because usually we just say hi and nothing more. It's very rare that we actually include any kind of time of day within our language setting. So we rarely say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Probably okay. We use good night, but the others not so often. So good night would be godnat. Godnat. Jeg overlever. I'm surviving. Okay, I was just wondering why that was in there. I'm not laughing at anyone in particular. Tillykke med fødselsdagen. Tillykke med fødselsdagen. And that's happy birthday. And if you want to say og så videre, if you want to say etc., just say og så videre, og så videre, etc., og så videre, etc. I think it's actually kind of a good idea to begin if you want to learn a new language, or so I've heard. It's often a good idea to begin with learning sentences first, and that can usually help you. But oh shit, the time. Okay, I'm sorry for swearing here. Okay, I'm going to make a part 2. See ya.